Hi everyone, welcome to Blue Heron Hill. I'm Sue, I'm in the kitchen. Produce has been coming in faster than I can process it. And so just another busy day at Blue Heron Hill. But it is peach season here in New York. It has been peach season for, I don't know, 2-3 weeks now. And the peaches are dribbling towards the end of their harvest period. I don't have peaches in my little mini orchard that I have, but I go to a neighboring farm, which is only about 2 miles away. So you can't get more local than this. Oh gosh, don't you just love the smell of peaches? So I've put up, I don't know, almost 24 quarts of canned peaches. My husband loves peaches throughout the whole year, so I've got him all set. But I have some frozen. There are different ways to do it, but I have a recipe for peach salsa. Another way of preserving it is peach salsa. This is wonderful. Now, this is fresh right now, but in the past I've canned it, and it cans up just fine. As a matter of fact, the Ball book has a recipe for peach salsa in it. I tweak it just a little bit, and it still comes out great. It's good on fish, good on chicken, on pork, or just with chips. You can make it as hot as you like. I tend to make mine in the mild to medium side. So some of the ingredients that it takes, of course, it takes peaches, a red onion, a red pepper. It takes jalapenos. My crop of jalapenos is a little bit slow, so I picked a semi-immature one, but I do have some Anaheim peppers, which they have less heat, and they will work just fine. I also had some mangoes, so I'm going to make this a peach mango salsa. If you like cilantro, put cilantro in it. If not, leave it out, that's fine. And also it calls for a little bit of lime juice and I think some salt. So I'm going to get really busy here chopping up these peaches. You want to dice them up. Not super fine, but just, a medium dice. A very fine dice of your red onion. Of course, your hot peppers are going to be finely diced. Same with your red pepper. If you don't have red peppers, I guess you could use green, but the red adds a beautiful, beautiful color to this. And if you don't have mangoes, don't put mangoes in it. Don't make a special trip to the store. I happen to have mangoes, and so I'm going to just slice up what I have left and put those in. So when I get these all sliced and diced, because you don't want to sit around watching me do that, I'll be back and we will mix it all up, and I'll do a taste test for you. Sorry, you won't be able to taste it. It's so yummy. Okay. Be back in just a YouTube minute. Now I know it's a real hot season of the year, and in order to get the skins off of your peaches, you oftentimes dunk them in boiling water for about 30 seconds and the skins slip right off. I am averse to heating up some boiling water and trying to slip the skins of these peaches. If you have a nice ripe peach, the skins are going to slip off better than you think they are. even without dumping them into those that boiling pot of water. Now these are Freestone peaches. You know, you have the cling peaches where the stone inside clings to the flesh of the peach. But these are Freestone, so the stone or the seed or the pit, whatever you want to call it, just comes right out very easily. So I just start peeling the skin right off like this. If they are semi-ripe, now the hard ones, you know, the ones that aren't quite ripe, they're going to take a little bit longer. But there you go. I peeled that off in 2 little sections. And voila, didn't have to heat up my kitchen with more boiling water. So let me see if the other side will work just as well. Pretty good. Now that one took 3, but I'll do that. So there's a little tip for you. Be back when these are done. There we go. All chopped up and ready to mix up. This is probably about a dozen peaches. They were varying sizes. A couple large, mostly a medium size, and a couple small ones. So it looks to be, this particular batch, maybe about 4 to 5 cups of diced peaches. And the mango seems to be maybe about a cup of diced mango. As ripe as you can get it, so it'll be sweet. The red onion looks to be about a half a cup of finely diced red onion. Now the recipe in the ball book, of course, is for a very large quantity, and I am not making that much right now. And then I have another recipe that calls for like just a, you know, a cup and a half or 2 cups. So I'm kind of going between the two. But I'll put the recipe down in the description box below, or you can refer to the ball book and get their take on this. Mine's differing slightly. My red pepper, I did probably about a half of that red pepper. It was a huge one, so I didn't feel I needed the whole thing. Although a red pepper is very mild and sweet, so it's not going to add too much to the heat or the complexity of the whole thing. Here is the jalapeno, and it was a small jalapeno, and it was a Anaheim pepper, which are mild. They have a little bit of heat to it, but that looks to be about a quarter of a cup, all very finely diced. So to that, you're going to add a little bit of acid. This is going to help your peaches stay nice and fresh looking and not brown. I'm using lime juice. You can use lemon juice. That would be exactly the same. Probably in this particular recipe, maybe the juice of 2 limes. I'm going to add a little bit of salt to this. And I didn't want to chop up a clove of garlic, so I have my garlic powder, and I'm going to put in just a wee bit of a sprinkle of the garlic powder. Probably you'll want a couple cloves of very finely minced garlic. Now the ball book calls for cumin, and I think that's a really kind of a interesting addition. But when I made up my sample batch, it was wonderful. So just adds a little bit of flavor to it. Not too much, I'm saying in the neighborhood of about 1/4 teaspoon. So, and then also one of the recipes had honey in it. So I'm going to put in about a tablespoon of honey. There we go. And for those that like cilantro, be my guest, as much or as little as you want, or you can leave it out altogether. I'm going to put in about 2 tablespoons of chopped up cilantro. And all you need to do is just give this a stir. There is no heating involved in this fresh salsa. Now, if you're going to go and can it, I think the Ball Book recommends heating this up, putting it into hot jars, and I think it's water bath processing it. I'll have to double check. Let's see. Yes, just water bath. So, my suggestion is, I know you want to eat this right away because it is really, really good. Fresh, fresh, fresh. But I'd let it set for maybe about an hour. Put it in the fridge, cool it down, let those flavors marry together, and the heat of those jalapenos or Anaheims or whatever you're going to use there, let them disperse their flavor and a little bit of their heat. This will juice up a little bit, so you will have a little bit of juice to it, but what salsa doesn't? So, there you go. Doesn't that look spectacular? It's just a fiesta in a bowl. So, now comes taste test time. A nice bit of heat to that. Now, if you don't like a lot of heat, leave out the jalapeno. I would say it needs something though. So maybe jalapeno is too much for you. Leave that out. Go with a poblano or the Anaheims like I have. There's just a little bit of heat, but it is truly wonderful, fresh summer salsa. And most of this is right from my garden, except for the peaches. I really should have some peach trees, but it's really nice to have a farmer just down the road with a gorgeous orchard where I can get fresh peaches in August. So thanks for following along with me on this video with peach salsa. I do make a garden salsa, and I'll probably be making a video on that coming up real soon. Those tomatoes, they just won't stop. I have some great varieties this year that will lend to a gorgeous, delicious garden salsa. So until the next time that we can go digging in the dirt or cooking in the kitchen. Bye now.